What's up, everybody? Piedmont Region WX&Elevators here, and recently I just decided to when I went thrifting yesterday, and as most of y'all know, I finally found some radios. But I decided to sort of situate the radios on. Now this is a temporary setup. This is on my desk right now. As most of you know, the desk used to be really messy. But as you know now, this used to be the only radio that was plugged in over here.
In the lower 70s. Southwest winds surround.
But as you know, I do got all the radios situated here, including all the handhelds. The exception is the one X-Talker that is still in Florida. We have to get that. I found the other one. This one's not in service yet. I will be putting batteries in it soon, though. And we might have both running eventually. But yeah, so basically, this is the current setup temporarily until we get the new shelf. As most of you noticed, I decided to move the Bearcat back there and decided to put the 12140 here. It takes up less space and allows for more stuff to be on the nightstand specifically. Also, I just thought it looks cooler, even though it's... Well, there's the alert test, but of course sound quality is very iffy, but also it is a vintage radio, but still, this is another one I thrifted yesterday. And then the CR1009, this is the other one. This is the one that has the antenna fully on there. My favorite radio for reception. This right here is my current WXG21 monitor. Decided to replace it with a BCWA. Of course, I will use this to monitor other stations during certain events, but I'm talking about from a sitting standpoint. This is going to be on WXG21 naturally, though I will be using it for other stations. Basically, where the shelf is going to be is we're going to try to see if we could put a shelf up here on the wall. There should be enough room because there is quite a bit of room up there. We decided to set it there. And we're going to put a bunch of radios there. Most of the handhelds are going to be up here. I am going to keep some of the plugged-in radios on the desk, most notably the WR120 and the BCWA. The Weather Alert TA17 might stay here too, and I'm sure this one's going to be plugged in. Of course, the Pro 2043 is not in service yet because it didn't come with a power adapter, but we are working to get that. But, yeah. And as for the TEF6686, this is not where it's going to be its location, but this is the charger right here. As most of you know, it's temporarily out of service at the moment, but it should be back in service tonight as I'm supposed to get the antenna. I probably won't be home when it arrives, but I should have the TEF over there. And okay, Alright, well, as most of you know, this radio right here, I count it as FM. Now, this radio is out of service because while it may look like it's just working, if you press on any of these buttons right here, it doesn't tune to any other station. So, yeah, this radio is very old, actually. I remember this being in my room back in 2018. So, but yeah. But yeah, overall, let me know what you think about the new potential setups. Again, most of the radios up here will be handheld. But, yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and do the collection update while we're here. So, yeah, that's about it.